Tevin Coleman. He will not be caught. Touchdown.
Oh, what kind of speed do you have, young man? Into open field, Tevin Coleman is going to go.
Tevin Coleman may be the best running back in the country, but at birth, his father, Wister, just hoped he would survive.
He was born premature, 3 pounds, and the doctor gave him kind of a 20% survival rate. So he was in an incubator for quite a while, and we prayed a lot because we are a praying family, and the Lord brought him through. And based on that, I gave him the name Rock.
The Rock has been rolling through Big Ten defenses for 3 seasons, but all Coleman's success may have never happened without a chance encounter.
One day I was sitting down and I went to pick him up from school and it was coming. It happened that I took a back road, and that's how we discovered the Midcrest Panthers. And we saw all these kids in the back, in the open field and practicing. And I said, son, how about football? You want to try this? And he said, yeah, Dad, I'll try. And after practice, they would sprint. And the first day this ball took off, he left everybody about 10 yards behind.
That's crazy because they put me at nose guard when I first. They put me at nose guard.
That's all right. I know a couple of running backs, and one named Terrell Davis.
In
MVP. That's where he started in youth football at nose guard. So that's all right.
Put me at nose guard. I ain't know. I ain't know better, so I just did it. And then after that, when we did the sprints, I just took off. And the next day, they put me at running back.
Best memory of youth football?
I signed up late for the youth football, so everybody had like their fitted stuff. They only had like some baggy pants on me.
The stuff that didn't fit you, huh?
Yeah, stuff that didn't fit me. And I was back there kick return, and they kicked the ball to me. And when I was looking up for the ball, my pants just dropped right down to my ankles. And I picked my pants up, and I was running, and I was holding my pants with one arm, and I ran all the way to the end zone.
Have you missed any of his games or any activities?
No.
Not at all.
No, I went to all his games, even go to all his practices.
And I always know he's there when he does his little whistle, like when I make a long run or score a touchdown. He's been doing this since with youth. He'll do his little whistle, and then I'll look up in the stands. He'll be like, "Good job, son." So I mean, that's what I love.
Why do you think you guys have this tight bond that you have?
I've always been there to protect him and guide him. And I always make him to understand that there are friends and there are acquaintances. Whenever he was outside playing, no matter what I had to do, I had to sit out there and watch them and just supervise them. Make sure that he's doing what he needs to be doing. He's not getting in trouble with any other kid and those kinds of things. So it just that, I guess, he just noticed that my dad is always there.
Tevin, let me ask you this. When you talk about having your dad always around, was it ever a point where, come on, Dad, let me out. I want to go do something else?
Oh yeah, definitely. We had our arguments that I was trying to hang out with this person or go here, but it was more of not a safe environment to go in. I'll fight and fuss with him, but he wouldn't let me do it. And after the fact, I just lay in my bed and think about he's really there for me. He really cares for me about my health and my future. So there's no reason to fuss and fight about it. Just go what he says, because he'll always protect me.
What about some of your coaches that have influenced you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Coach McCullough, you already know that's my guy. He's like a second father to me when my dad's not here and he's here. And he just guides me in the right direction and just keeps me focused. And he's real hard on me, so it's a tough deal, but I love him to death.
With McCullough, he just proved to me to be an individual that I could trust with my child. And I said, if I make this decision that he come to IU, I'm putting my child in your hand. When I pick up this phone and call you, I should be able to touch base with you. Or if not, I expect you to give me a call back. Till this day, he had kept that promise.
You talk about your dad being at the games, and he still does the whistle here, I'm sure. So you know exactly where he's sitting, and you need to make eye contact with him?
Oh, yeah, I always do. I look up in the stands, make eye contact with him, and he just tells me good job, and it just puts a smile on my face to see him up there.
So it's never a panic, though, if he decides he needs to make a stop at the concession stand before he gets out there?
Nah, he's always there. He's there from start to finish.